Good evening, guys. We're here in Alloa tonight for the first time with the magnificent Mötley Crüde. How you doing, guys?
Hey.
Oh, good,
Good.
dude.
Yeah, very good. Thank you.
Now, do you want to introduce yourself? Obviously, Nicky as...
Yeah, so I'm Sean Charvet, Nicky's 6.
Hi, I'm Stevie and I play Vince Neil in the band.
I'm Tommy and I play Tommy.
And I'm Pete and I'm Mick Mars.
Awesome. Now, you were in Glasgow last night. You've played there a good few times. How did it go last night?
Yeah, it was great. It's always one of the highlights of our touring year. Every year we always do really well, and last night I think was the best we've ever done there. I think it was, everyone seemed to be really enjoying it, and yeah, it's hard to get the words to describe Glasgow because the fans are just like nowhere else we ever play. So it was a very special night, and yeah, we can't wait for next year.
Yeah. So you mentioned next year you're coming back to Glasgow next year.
In May next year we're back to Glasgow. Yeah.
Any other dates?
Yeah, played in Dundee and Aberdeen, so we do like a 3-date Scottish tour as well.
Nice.
So the people that we keep getting asked to come to different parts of Scotland, and we only ever do Glasgow and obviously Alloa tonight. So we thought next year we'd treat the fans to a bit more of a mini tour, I guess you'd call it.
Yeah, awesome. Next year, what is the style of the show? Have you worked out what you're doing yet?
TBC, I think.
We haven't decided, we're sort of, usually we sort of know like 6 months in advance what we're going to do next year. We haven't actually had the conversation yet.
It's so intense as well, we're kind of having to focus week by week. So yeah, to be confirmed.
But it will be the Dirt Tour though, because this year's been so successful for us, our most successful year. We've extended it into next year, so it's still going to be branded as the Dirt, but what era and what show we're going to do, we're not sure yet. We will still be under the umbrella of the Dirt, won't it?
We might throw in a few little tricks here and there, a few little album tracks and things, but we haven't really thought about it much.
Yeah, something that nearer the time.
Yeah.
Nearer the time. Yeah, so obviously Mötley Crüe. Why did Mötley Crüe, do something to you guys?
Was when we were thinking of putting it together back in 2015, there wasn't really many tribute bands doing it, and the ones that were with like the greatest respect just didn't sound anything like Mötley Crüe, and it's really surprisingly difficult to actually sound like Mötley. So the whole idea was to put something together that was the most realistic, authentic thing to what a Mötley Crüe gig was like back in the 80s, and we spent 11 years sort of like cultivating our craft for that, and now here we are playing all over the world. So we've I think we're doing pretty good, and that's we're all just massive Mötley fans. It's all our favourite band. We're obsessed to the point where it's a little bit odd, but we're all a bit odd, you've got to be off with a rock and roll band, haven't you? So
that's very true.
That's what it means to us,
Yeah. So when did you start seeing Mötley Crüe? Because you are all young, it's like...
What's going to be deceiving?
This guy.
Yeah, my first time was
18,
on film until 89, 90.
Right.
Yeah, and I've seen them pretty much every tour since then.
And yourselves?
2010 for me, and then every tour since.
I was a late bloomer. I saw them on the stadium tour with Def Leppard in 2022, 23, I can't remember exactly. 23? Yeah, so that was my first time.
Yeah.
For me it was 2015, and it was like a month before we started the band.
Right, okay.
So it's like the year of when they ended the first time we began, so that's kind of how it happened.
That's quite a good place for them to end.
Yeah, passing of the sword, if you will, kind of thing, yeah.
Well, I won't say the first time I seen them, because that would just prove my age straight away. 1984.
Nice.
Very nice.
Jealousy coming from us there, bro.
Opened Castle Donington.
Nice.
That was the first time that I've seen them. Very nervous and
raw.
Vince ran on and got hit square in the face with a peach.
Fucking peach.
You were going to say peach, and I thought you were going to say something else then.
Yeah, not definitely a peach.
Wow.
Yeah, it was, they enjoyed it.
Maybe from someone's lunchbox or something. Ham sandwich, yoghurt, peach, I'll fucking throw that straight in.
I don't want that, I've had enough fruit for today.
I've never seen a piece of fruit at Donington.
Maybe that happened tonight, someone will throw a banana at Steve, you never know.
Well, at Bon Jovi there was a pig's head.
That's even worse.
And when Ozzy played the Playhouse in Edinburgh, there was a pig's head on the street when we came out.
Fantastic.
Wow.
Wouldn't expect anything less, really.
Yeah. Now, you had a rather far away trip earlier on this year over to Hollywood. How did that go? How did it come about?
Was that 2 weeks ago now?
Yeah, it wasn't. Yeah, it was
literally 2 weeks
ago.
We got back.
Yeah, it's still sort of on American time, aren't
Still
we?
reeling from it.
Yeah, we've started to watch the documentary that you put up. Just not
Yeah, it's done really well. A lot of
That's
people.
interesting.
Cause we did one for the Australia trip and we had loads of emails saying, "Oh, please do one for when you go to Los Angeles." And we thought we'd definitely make one, you know.
Yeah.
Because as cool as it is for the fans, it's nice for like our families to watch, so they get to experience what we do, and then obviously in years to come, we can go back and watch it in 10, 20 years and go, wow, when we were young.
We've lost all our memory. We've lost that.
When we were in a care home.
Pretty much me now.
Yeah.
When you have retired, but Mötley Crüe are still doing it.
That's the going, yeah. It came about when I played on Monster Rock Cruise in Miami last year and met Nick, who's the owner of Crüe Fest Hollywood, and he introduced himself and I got to become quite good friends with him, and then I spoke to him and he got in touch and said, I know you do Mötley Crüde and would love to have you over, and invited us to do it, and obviously we learned about it's about Skylar, Vince's daughter, it's in her memory, and it was a huge honour to be asked, because it's not just playing the Whiskey Go Anyway is the biggest thing that this band could ever do. There isn't anything bigger in terms of
Agreed.
Yeah, there just isn't anything. So that was one thing, but then to do it, something that's directly associated with the members of Mötley Crüe was a huge honour. So it's hasn't really, I don't know what the other guys, but it hasn't really sunk in for me. It's been like a year looking forward to it, and now it's over. I'm sad, but I've got some great news because we're going back next year. So
nice one.
Yes, we're going back to headline our own show this time. So not a party festival, we're doing a full, basically what we're doing last night and tonight, but in Hollywood. So.
Nice.
And that's the next world exclusive.
And is that going to be filmed?
Yes.
Nice.
This year was filmed as well, which is going to be on a DVD for people to get as well. So.
Right. So you're actually going to put something out?
Yeah. It's going to be on YouTube for free. People can watch it and stuff. So.
Yeah.
We filmed the whole show, and we're going next year again. So.
Yeah. It's really good when bands think about their fans more than just thank you for coming. Putting out stuff that they can watch possibly that they can't get to America.
That's what the vlog. Yeah.
What's been particularly good about it is just how much interest there has been prior to us going. Yeah, but also since we've got back, the reach that the band has had online is just exploded. It's done really well for us, and it's not lost the scale and the size and how important the show was to us as for members of a band that love Mötley Crüe is one thing, but actually the connections that we've made with people over the years, people have been really invested and interested in how LA went for us. So it was never a question, it was just like, if we can kind of put people in the room as much as possible, with the vlog, but I think, what was there, like 8 camera angles that we managed to film it from, so it's like proper multi-cam, pro-recorded from the desk, going to take our time, get it really well produced and just out for people to watch, because I think we've had over 2 million interactions with our page on Facebook since we went to America. 1.2 million of which on the reel that we posted out. It's utterly crazy to get our heads around. So just to put that out and just be like, look, that's everything that we went through from the vlog, and there's the show. It's the least we can do.
Yeah,
that's
awesome.
And it's not only like the fans, it's like when that video, you see the one I was walking across the street, Whiskey, we had Steve Summers from Free Boy Floyd reached out, Steve Brown from Tricks the Def Leppard, and loads of other idols and heroes of ours have reached out to say, you guys are killing it, and so it's like 1.3 million people have watched that video, so you wonder about the ones that haven't reached out, so it's just gone so far, and Vixen's keyboard player, again another guy reached out, it's just really cool that so many people are aware of what we're doing, and Mötley themselves have shared some of our videos, and Tommy Lee has on his personal page, so we never knew if they were ever aware of us. It was always something we never actually know, but then when they started interacting with us, it was like, wow, they know what we're doing, and they seem to approve by sharing our stuff. So that's
just waiting for the cease and desist letters to come down.
Well, that's People say, did they know of you? I'm like, I don't want them to know, because if they see them out and go, right, I'm going to put a stop to that.
They'll maybe pick up a new singer.
Maybe
do a...
Well, I nicked him from a band, and then they'll nick him for them.
Some may call it karma.
Payback.
What we're running about is Bentley.
What was huge for all of us as well is it's the first show at the Whiskey was something that we don't get put in front of a new audience very often. So around the UK, people will travel to come and see us because they've seen us at a show, like what they've seen, and then they'll happily travel to come and see us. So for the majority of the crowd in the whiskey, they were kind of like, right, who are these little English kids coming over to our country to play homage to our band at their home place? And to get the response that we did was insane. I mean, we had a couple of people from the UK come and follow us, but just for moral support. So that's the kind of connection we have with the fans. Though they are willing to travel across the world to come and watch us when they could see us down the road 10 minutes.
But seeing you somewhere like that would be a definite experience.
No, it was special for us, but special for anybody in the crowd. I mean, as a Mötley fan, I'd have loved to have gone to that event. Anyway, just to be like, you know, no matter what tribute it would have just been great to just stand in the whiskey because it's such an iconic place for so many bands, not just Mötley, but you know, massively full.
We had like a little debrief, and they were saying that like all the feedback, because a lot of people go to the event, you know, there's sort of like a cult following, and it's like a sort of like a family mentality there, and the feedback that we had, like I think a couple of days ago, I took a phone call, and they were saying that in the 23 years Crüe Fest has been a thing, he said we were the best tribute they've ever had, and that's what all the feedback was saying, and we were just absolutely blown away by it. It was, and we absolutely smashed it, to be fair. So we worked our asses off, and we delivered on the highest level.
It's really good to hear a band saying that they were happy with the show. You know, because there's always something I didn't like. But
we had a 10-minute changeover as well.
Yeah, didn't like that.
And the band before us overran, and we were like, this is going to be, you know, and we were in the green room for hours, and that in itself was something special, because usually if you're not really known or famous, they put you in one of the side rooms, but the main green room, they actually let us have that. And it was meant to be just for us and another band, but then someone gave the key number to someone, and then the door was opened.
Just everybody.
Everyone was in there, and we're obviously, you know, from a professional perspective, we're there to work, and we need to sort of get, you know, we need to be focused. And there's just people constantly talking, and you social bashes getting drained, and you're thinking, you know, it's like it's 11:30 PM, we still haven't even got on stage yet, and we're like trying to sort of. But then when we got the intro started running, and we looked and we saw the crowd and the stage, and it was just like a second wind. We killed it.
Awesome. And you met Tommy?
Pending, going in September.
Did it not? I thought it happened.
No, so I'm going in September to go to the show in Phoenix, and then meet and greet with Tommy and the band as well. So,
awesome.
Yeah,
so looking forward to it.
More than anything in my life.
Yeah, Tommy's cool.
I hope so.
He's a good guy.
I've got him on the legs, so he better be.
Have any of you guys met any of the members?
No, I've never.
No,
not met them. Been very close. When they played the Underworld, I was at that show in London, and I was right in the front row, so I was, you know, this far away, touching distance. But no, never met them.
Yeah, cool. And you were very close to Nicky and Tommy, wasn't it?
Yeah, I met them on that show the time that I saw them. Me and my brother got these awful tickets. Alice Cooper was supporting, and we were at the far back of the stadium arena, what you want to call it, on the lowest level tier down. So we were probably like as high as this table off the floor. Which wasn't even worth being there. Like they were like that on the screen. I thought, oh no, we're here. You know, whatever, it's fine. We'll just soak it up. And then on that tour, when they did Home Sweet Home, a mini stage came from the rafters, and as they were preparing for it, these stewards started putting these velvet ropes where the fire exit was, and it was literally like from me to the chair away. I said to bro, I was like, I reckon they're gonna literally. I said, nah, they won't. And then all of a sudden, just the door just gets kicked open, and Tommy just jumps and kicks the door open. He's like just larger than life, and I was like, holy shit! And there was no one around. Like me and my brother were the only ones stupid enough to get these tickets. There was empty seats behind us, and they came out, and Tommy came over and gave us a high five. I think they just felt sorry. We were in just the worst seats. Vince came over and high fived us. Nicky just walked past, which was cool. Mick was being helped by these like two like massive bodyguards, but you know, Mick's fucked, isn't he? And then did the song, and they came back. Tommy came over again, and so did Vince. Mick was helped, and Nicky walked past us, and he gave the plectrum that he played with in my brother's hand. And as he was walking past me, we were both wearing the same military hat. You know, so he got the big skull and crossbones. And he sort of stopped like that, and he went back and he took it out of my brother's hand, and he said, I think this is going to mean more for you. and put it in my hand. My brother was like, "Bastard!" I said, "No way!" And that's and that was like, that's when we started the band. So that's in my studio in a frame with the ticket from when I saw the show. So I don't know if you count it as meeting them, but it's very, very brief. But then after they walked off, the people that were sitting on the opposite side were just looking at us like, "You lucky bastards," you know. We're the only ones, and it was just the worst experience,
worst
but the best.
venue that happened.
Absolutely, If you could have sold those tickets, that you'll see nothing, but you'll get that interaction, and it'd be, for a fan, it'd be priceless. So it's pretty cool.
What's your plans for the rest of the year?
Just more of this, really. We're about halfway through the tour now, so
we've got Bloodstock next week.
Bloodstock Festival next week. Well, we're actually in the middle of festival season now, so we've been doing loads of really, really big festivals. You see us on our socials. We've been posting stuff about all the different events we're doing. So we've got a few more months of festival season, and then it's
a couple of trips abroad.
In October.
Yeah,
we've got Cyprus, we've got Germany, we've got Belfast. And then it just starts pre-production for next year, really.
So we go again.
It starts all over with Greece next year.
Busy times.
Yes.
So are you doing this as a job, or are you working as well? You're working
the best hobby in the world.
Full-time job as well, but this is
it'd be ideal
weekend
to
job.
do it as a job.
That'd be ideal. Obviously.
One day maybe.
I like to think I have two jobs.
Yeah,
that's the way that it works. But then three of us are parents as well, and we're partners and things like that. So it's a tricky thing to navigate, and but it's so worth it. The rewards of hard work are in abundance, to be honest.
Well, all I can say is that he's an absolute out of this world live.
Thank you very much.
I recommend you to anyone. You put up there, you're the best Mötley Crüe tribute in the world.
Thank you, man.
Easily.
Very kind. Very, very kind.
So you got any message for your fans out there just to finish this off?
Just thank you from me. Thank you for giving us the platform to grow and keep coming back, because we fucking love you, dudes.
The fans are essentially the fifth member of our band, because the only reason we get to do what we do is because people choose to come and watch our band. They could go to choose to watch any other band or stay at home, but people spend their hard-earned money to come and see us, and we take that very, very seriously. We don't take ourselves very seriously. That we do. So we will always be hugely grateful. I like to think as part of our show we try to involve everyone as much as possible, make them feel like the part of it, because even though we're on the stage, they're just as equal to what we're doing as well. So
we can't perform as we do. We can't enjoy it as we do if the crowd don't enjoy it. It's a total give and take thing, isn't it?
One big fucked up family that we call Mötley Crüde.
Nice one. Well, thank you very much, and thank you for taking Harsh out for the 2 Scottish shows as well.
Great, check Harsh out. Really cool band from Paris. Very, very cool guys.
Great band.
Thank you. Have a good show tonight.
Cheers, guys. Thank you.